What's up, ladies and gentlemen? chuckfinleLP, the beta for Star Wars Battlefront Part 2. Here we are in the main menu screen, and we'll select Drop Zone. And so you can see, it's a 16-player round, 8 on each team. My team has 7, so it might be already in progress. But what you're supposed to do is, escape pods are crashing down on the planet. Rebels and Imperials must claim, then the side that claims the most escape pods will win. And you can see tips down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. But what it does is, or this game type, and I'll show it off better, and you can see your objectives. Okay, so it hasn't really started that much. You can see you have a timer. Well, that's actually a glitch that's been happening, and it's not my controller because I don't have this same problem on games where I look down the sights with L1 and then shoot with R1, where it will trigger your card abilities. Just randomly, the game will just do it for whatever reason by itself. You can't. There's no way to change it. There's no setting to change it or turn it off or anything like that. There's, like I said, there's no. And it will sit there and affect you shooting. You know, you'll sit there and be looking down the sights or shooting or whatever, and it'll just sit there and randomly throw. It'll activate the jetpack or randomly throw grenades for no reason. You know, I don't know why it's doing that for, but sadly it is. Well, I could have been a little bit better accuracy, but you can see just how well that the DLT-19 blaster works. Its rate of fire is so good that most people really can't fight it all that well, and I'll show off the jetpack. It just kind of gets you across the battlefield a lot easier. But victory conditions for this map or for this game type is you either and the game center done that one for me too. You either, it's hard to sit here and play and talk like this. I almost didn't have any commentary, but it needs some commentary. You can either get 5 escape pods for your team, and you don't have to get them all. You know, the first 1 to 5 escape pods wins, or if you have the most escape pods when time runs out. And you can look at your scoreboard by pressing the middle button, the touch screen button. You can look at the scoreboard for the round.
The escape pod is under our control.
And you can see, like I said, the damage for this for the DLT-19 is pretty bad. So that's a problem.
Secure that area and the pod.
Getting a little bit of lag. Maybe someone is. I don't know if it was me or him. But its rate of fire is so good that it can easily kill people just based on its rate of fire. But if you get up close and if you're sitting there in a firefight with someone, typically the E11 is the best and will beat you most of the time. And that was a thermal.
The escape pod will soon be
I think a thermal imploder is what they call it. I guess the teammates got him. But yeah, you know, it's pretty simple. It's a very easy game type. But it's really, yeah, that's lag. And you can see just how good that the DLT-19 is. It's kind of like machine, like high fire rate machine guns from like Battlefield. The jetpack, where they can easily overpower somebody.
That escape pod
Even
is
on
Imperial hands. We can't let that happen.
That's the first time I've had actually lag in this game. I played it quite a bit last night, and it didn't have any lag with it. And that glitch is very annoying. I've been killed by it before, and I've been killed by it, and I've also
That escape pod is about to fall into
messed
Imperial
myself up
hands.
because I can't sit there and
Can't
run
let that
towards the
happen.
grenade kills and then kill myself, so I have to. And the game's sitting there activating the jetpack. It's nice on Walker Assault because most of the time it doesn't affect you. It doesn't negatively affect you, but a lot of the time it will if you're.
We're taking possession of the escape pod.
Okay. And on this map, which is on the planet Celeste, there is pits of this stuff, and it will hurt you if you get into it. Maybe not. Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you get into it, it'll start to damage you. So you want to be careful for that. Watch out for that. I've never actually died from it, but you know, if you get into a high, like a bunch of fire, and then you shouldn't be 2 escape pods. I didn't think there. I thought there only one fell at a time. I guess we've never had to worry about.
The escape pod will soon be in rebel hands.
I guess I've never. Yeah, see, that's. I don't know, whatever this glitch is. Like I said, it's not my controller. I don't have that problem on any other game. It's just this beta. I don't know if it's some setting that I have turned on or what, but I guess gonna try to run around and flank me. I'm just gonna try to do that.
Imperial stormtroopers are about to secure that escape pod.
Man, that's the first time the jetpacks have affected me like that. And this might just be for the beta, but in other Battlefield games, if you kill, I guess just Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline, if you take so much health off of an enemy, you'll get credit for the kill. In this game, you don't. It might be for the beta. It might be just, you know, the way the game play mechanics are. I hope that they do change it in the final version, because you know, it's really easy for people to walk up and steal your kills.
Another pod has touched down.
So I do hope that they do change that
The escape pod will soon be under our control.
in the main game. I would just get rid of the, and you sit here and change it. You can't take anything off once you have things placed in your hands. You can't take them away, sadly. But I'm sure that most people aren't getting this glitch, whatever it is. But you really do need grenades. Like, I would just like try and take off the grenades and the jetpack and all that, but you really do need them. Honestly, it's. Come on.
Another pod is down. Move on that location and capture it.
Not doing real well, but I don't really see, and I don't know how many countless times that's happened where the grenade glitch will sit there and stop me from moving on a objective, because I just sit there running towards it, and then the game just makes me throw a grenade, and then I have to move away from it. I'll typically die.
We need to stop the Imperials from securing that pod.
Like I said, I don't know why. There's no setting that you can change, because I've looked through the settings. There's no setting that you can sit there and change to like turn that off. It's just something that you have to deal with. Or at least I have to deal with. Like I said, I don't know if it's in the if other people are having to deal with it or not. You can't even get up there. I was hoping to kind of bypass that little rock area to try to gain a little bit of an advantage. Alright, that's actually the first time I tied. And not that good of a match, but game kept killing me. And you can see it gives you most kills, most pods activated, and most pods defended, or that would be objectives defended or attacked in, like say, Walker Assault. And I'll show off the Rebel side. On this game type, it's pretty much the same, and the way that you get credits is based on your score. So if you get 1,000 points, you'll get 100 credits, which it does make it kind of hard to get money, but everything I would say is decently priced. It could be a little bit cheaper, especially like the jetpack or the sharpshooter, but you know, it's okay. You know, so you can see, you can sit here and equip your soldier if you want. You can change your, you can buy cards, or you can change the ones that you have. You can equip your, see, joining in 11 seconds. You can sit here and equip your, change your blasters, change what you have on your, and change your appearance if you want to, but like I said, I can't do that in the beta. You see how many people's on the server, go to options, or you can quit. And I'm gonna have a partner in this match, so I'll get to show that off.
Our tracking beacon on the first pod has revealed its location.
If I can get to it before the enemy gets to me, but that may not work out too well. And as long as you set the escape pod, you can move away from it, and you'll still gain, you'll still get credit for getting it. You just have to make sure that you defend it, so you have to kind of stick close to it, but it's not too bad. And I don't know if this is just for the beta or the game itself, but it always makes sure, like, if a lot of people leave the server that you're on, it does a real good job of, and that's one bad thing about the low damage on this gun. It always does a good job of making sure that you find a full or almost full server. I know this one isn't full, I'm still down by 3, but it's done a pretty good job so far. In other times, it's done really well. Being able to make sure that you never get onto an empty lobby, or if you are on an empty server, that you always get to a full one or almost full one. Usually you'll be off just by like one or two players here or there. And see, that's one of the best things about having the grenades. But you know, if this glitch keeps happening, it's infuriating. You sit there and continuously die by it. I'm doing a lot better this one now. Wow, 7-0. So I'm doing that jetpack going off didn't really help me all that much. Sadly, you can't mark people so that other people can see them, and you can see them a lot better. You just have to look down the sights and...
We have seized the escape pod.
If you just have to look down your... well, yeah, that's the damage, the decreased damage, sadly, of this rifle. And then you can see I picked something up. You can see these little markers on the battlefield. Once you blow up an escape pod, you'll get 3 power-ups you can choose, and you activate them both with L1 and R1. And I'll see which one I got. I don't recognize the one that I got just now. Probably that guy that got me just now. Yeah, that's lag right there. Yeah. But let me see, what did I get? Oh. Don't want to waste it, but I don't even know what it is. Oh, I guess that's a good guy. Thankfully, friendly fire isn't turned on. Alright, that's an infantry turret. So that would work if there's any infantry that runs by through there. They should die, you know, well, they shouldn't immediately die, but they'll at least get hit by it if they run around it. And so you can see you can pick up power-ups just by walking into them. So another infantry turret. If I can set it up on the hill, that would work pretty well. And if you notice, that thing that just went in front of me, that was the cycler rifles bullets. On this game type, I don't think either side really has that much of an advantage, or any advantage at all, like based on their position on the battlefield. Because this game type, you know, it's just whoever gets to the escape pods first, and no one side has an advantage. In other game types, you know, one side will have an advantage over the other, but in this one, it doesn't really have that much of an advantage. I don't think my infantry turret will work from this range, or I would try to use it.
The rebels have secured an escape pod.
And even if the enemy gets the escape pod, you can still go up and grab new items. Sorry about that. You can still go up and grab new items. You just have to hold down square right beside the power pickup. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that guy or not. I'm not gonna bother with him. I'm gonna need to run over here and try to defend. Really no way for me to tell that, you know, he was gonna be right behind me. Right in front of them, huh? And so if you do have a partner on the battlefield, you can sit there and start right beside them, or you can just start from... I'm not sure if each side really has a spawn-in point on this map, but it's just they might. I really don't know. It doesn't really show where like the spawn-in points are. And sadly, I guess I had like a proximity mine. The game will, or this glitch will activate those weapons for you as well. So yeah, that was again the game I was trying to get around and shoot this guy, but and if you can hear that noise, that means that if you try to sit there and hit the use a power-up while it's cooling down, or in its cooldown phase, it will make that noise, and you won't be able to use it. So you have to, and you know that will let you know. And you can if you sit there and hear it, that's not me sitting there pushing it. It's the whatever glitch that's going on is making it do that.
Rebels in the zone.
This gun is pretty good. If you can kind of get the drop on them at first, the fire rate really works in your favor. As long as you don't have any weird glitches affect you negatively, it works pretty good. But it's really, you just kind of have to shoot them first and make sure that you can continue to shoot them for it to work. It doesn't work all that well if you. Sorry about that. It doesn't really work well if you get seen first. So you can see 26 and 9, pretty good. And I should get the most kills. As you can see, the most pods defended, or activated, and the most pods defended, but I got the most kills, so that's only the second time I've got that, you know, been up on that screen. But yeah, that's drop zone for both sides on Celeste. Of course, you know, there'll be new maps in the official version, but for right now, that's all I have. So thank you for watching. Next time we'll do Walker Assault, and I'll show off both sides again. So until then,